In the celestial realms of Nebo 7, a desolate yet awe-inspiring planet of swirling clouds and fractured earth, the architect recounts the final journey of a remarkable leader. His name? Mozion, a leader whose life was written in the stars and in whose hands the destiny of his people, the unified nomadic colonies, had long been entrusted. This is the story of his last day. Listen closely, for lessons echo louder when caught in the backdrop of eternity. The unified nomadic colonies had spent decades traversing the starlight exile warp belt, fleeing oppression from the iron-fisted overlords of Egyptian Prime centuries prior. Mozion, carrying the ethereal staff of Lumina, guided his people through star fields where no other dared venture. And here, finally, on Nebo 7, the promised realm glittered. It hovered just beyond the broken clouds, a realm said to shine with hypercrystalline fields that reflected the Creator's everlasting covenant. But Nebo 7 was a glass canyon of dualities, a place of reflection and finality. Mozion, now worn and weathered, ascended its highest peak, its surface gleaming like obsidian under the cosmos's eternal sun. Each step upward was heavier than the last, as though the gravity of his choices bore down harder than the planets. Yet, even in his exhaustion, he spoke with the architect. "Have I not done what was asked of me? Kept the ancient oaths, passed down the sacred codes?" he whispered, his voice laden with both reverence and anguish. And the architect responded, "Indeed you have, Mozion. Through the galactic darkness, you have carried my light. Yet even stars burn out, but from their ashes come new worlds." In Mozion's mind, visions from his past bursts back like solar flares. The sea of Ethereum he parted for his people to cross safely. The mana crystals that fell upon bleak planets, providing sustenance when they thought hope lost. The covenant etched not in stone, but pulsars, enduring and glowing promises for all time. Yes, Mozion had been faithful and flawed, as all beings are. But the architect had told him long ago, "You shall not set foot in the promised realm yourself. Yet you will see it, and your heart will know your mission was fulfilled." Now, from the summit of Nebo 7, Mozion's vision pierced through the broken clouds. There it was, the promised realm, shimmering in brilliance like a sea of living gemstones. Craft ships moved smoothly, nestling in crystal harbors. Mozion closed his eyes for a moment, letting its beauty engrave itself within him. The architect seemed to envelop him, a divine presence ethereal yet more real than gravity. "This, my faithful guide," the architect said in tones that rang like celestial symphonies, "is a testament to your resolve. Each starship gliding through that realm owes its journey to your unyielding spirit." "Yet why must this be my end?" Mozion asked, the faintest shadow of human sorrow crossing his gaze. "Because legacies expand when passed onward. The next chapter belongs to Zerami, your faithful second, and the generations yet unborn." With this, the architect extended a blazing memory of what was to come. Thriving civilizations nestled in eternal harmony, resonating with the architect's cosmic order. And so, Mozion knelt on Nebo 7's peak and laid down the staff of Lumina. Its glow dimmed softly as if even the staff understood the journey had concluded. The architect whispered one last promise. "Your essence will permeate the cosmic winds, guiding, teaching, warning, and inspiring. Your name will be amongst the galaxies forever." In that moment, Mozion, the leader who had shaped a destiny out of astral chaos, became one with the stars. His body faded like dissolving rays of dawn, leaving no remains, just the settled staff of Lumina atop Nebo 7, a silent marker of where heaven touched earth. From Nebo 7's summit, Zerami descended, her heart heavy yet burning with resolve. The unified, nomadic colonies had watched from a distance as their leader vanished into the cosmic dance. She clasped the staff of Lumina and turned back toward the fleet, waiting in orbit. "This is not the end," she declared to the people. "Mosion's gaze has seen it. Now we journey forward. We inherit his visions and his burdens, but also his promise." As the starlight warp belt hummed to life and luminous starships crossed to the promised realm, one could almost hear the architect's refrain. "Well done, Mosion, my guide amongst stars. Well done." And so ends this installment of the Galactic Bible Stories. For Mosion's end marked not simply a conclusion, but the dawn of a brighter, enduring legacy.